I'm like old, so it's like slow for me to adapt. It takes me a long time to like practice and get used to a new build or something like that. So
How old are you?
50.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah.
then. So the hardest matchups depends a lot on your support, okay?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Um,
I think
Kaisa's...
in low silver, it's a lot of it doesn't matter, right? There's so many mistakes on all sides.
Well, but Kaisa is really support dependent in lane, okay? This is how she works. In lane, and Kaisa is not support dependent in mid and late game. So most ADCs are a lot of ADCs are the opposite. So if you think about like a Jinx, she's really support dependent in lane. Sorry, she's not support dependent in lane because of the range and the push and the brio. But then in late game, she requires that, you know, peel and whatnot.
Yeah.
When you think about this, whatever ADC, well, you can think about the Zeri or the Sivir or whatever. Like in lane, they can just farm, but then in late game, they need like an actual good support with them, right?
Right.
Kaisa is kind of the opposite. That's why I like her as an ADC. Like, as long as you endure the laning phase, like, yeah, you're really support dependent in lane, and that will determine a lot. And you want a good support matchup, but out of the lane, you're kind of you don't care what you have a support. Okay. Coming back to Kaisa, so we have two possible builds. The one I like to go...
Yeah, it's kind of weird right now, right? Because they just changed everything.
The one I go is Kraken Nabori into PD or Rapid Fire Cannon into VT or LDR into Sonya or Situation or Defensive, whatever. And the other one, that there's a guy in Europe that likes to do it, which I don't like a lot, is he goes Shiv into... Let me check it, I have the screenshot here.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed because I felt like I was kind of getting her right before they switched all the items. I was like, I knew what to build, I knew when to build it, and I felt comfortable with it, and then now they changed everything. And I'm like old, so it's like slow for me to adapt. It takes me a long time to like practice and get used to a new build or something like that. So
how old are you?
50.
Oh, nice. Well, then there's a misconception. People think that oh yeah, when you get older, like your reflexes or whatever, like reaction time. Not really. Like, first of all, reaction time only peaks at 25. It doesn't... People think that, oh yeah, 30s declines. And even if it did decline, the reaction time you need in League is very low. League is all about prediction, not reaction.
I think it's more about like game knowledge, decision making.
Well,
I mean,
no, you use
help,
the mechanics. You use the mechanics a lot, but what I'm saying is that mechanics is not reaction time, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like, if you watch me play, I'm never reacting to things. If you think I'm reacting, you're not understanding it. What I'm doing is predicting, okay? You're predicting.
Yeah, that's why you can like flash a Malphite ult or something, because you're...
Right, because you were expecting it. This one, okay, this one. It's this one. It's like Shiv first into Rageblade Nashor. That's what they are doing. So the reason they are doing it is because the Shiv will... Okay, static Shiv scales with AP, okay?
Yeah.
So they are doing this thing that where they start Shiv and then they go like Rageblade Nashor, which gives
like an AP on hit.
Yeah, but the reason they do it is for the one tap. They go for one tap, okay? And the guy in Europe was saying that
they go for what? Sorry?
One tap. Like, the first auto attack with static Shiv will one tap you.
Oh, they're just trying to like a one-shot build.
Yeah, it's like, and one auto with static Shiv plus W, and the W will be 3 marks because the W evolved, right?
Yeah.
That's basically what they do. They go Shiv, Rageblade, Nashor into Kraken. It's like a one tap build. I don't love it, but if you need APs, this is pretty good. This is the setup I go with on Kaisa. Boots, cookies, and this, like this. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little different than what I use, but sure.
Cookies are really important early game to use your Q to push wave after. So basically with Kaisa, what you do, I sent you the link to the runes.
Oh, okay.
You want to go for level 1 and level 2 kills. Those are your 2 best windows to get a kill. Level 3, most ADCs equal you in power, but level 1 and level 2, you beat 80% of the ADCs in the game. So you usually want to cheese a level 1 or level 2 kill. But if you do, the cookie in a level 1 or level 2 trade is a huge amount of HP that it gives you. And also, in the case that you win the level 2 or level 1 fight, you want to be able to push the wave really hard and come back to reset for a double longsword or single longsword. And that's where the cookie really helps you, because it gives you the mana you need to finish pushing the wave after. Also, Kaisa build, you want to rush your evolves as fast as possible, so not having to pay 300 gold for boots is huge. Right? Ghost is because of the meta, right? So basically the meta right now is a lot of long range in bot lane, a lot of Caitlyn lags, a lot of Saya, a lot of Jinx, a lot of Sivir and Kog'Maw Twitch. So against all of these champions, you kinda need Ghost to catch up to them and hit them, otherwise you can never reach them.
Okay, yeah, I've seen people starting to do that. I've never used Ghost as a secondary, so I've just used Heal and Exhaust, so I guess I need to switch over.
So let's go over each ability. Q. If I show Q and auto attack range, so this is the Q range. Okay, so let's mark it a little bit. The Q range is like here, right?
Yeah.
I went out. That's a Q range, right?
Yeah.
But if I take the auto attack range, it's closer. However, Riot did this on purpose. You know why? Because Q needs to go to the center, but auto attack doesn't. So I don't know if you notice how this difference in range is half of a hitbox of a champion actually.
Yeah.
So in reality, as far as champions are concerned, Q and auto attack have the same range. It's just that one has more, but it has to go to the center, right? So why does this matter? Because if you spam A, that is actually the range of your Q. So let's say you're in a fight and you want to hit only one guy with a Q. You just do this, and that, see?
Yeah.
You know exactly when the Q will hit only one guy.
Oh. Huh.
See there, it will hit both. See?
I like it here.
Yeah.
I just might stay.
So I use my A a lot on Kai'Sa to make sure that I hit only one person. Or for example, if you're farming minions, which is the other thing I want to go now, you make sure that you only hit one like this. Okay. The next thing about Q is that it will execute, well not execute, but it does double damage on minions, only minions, not jungle camps,
Yeah,
not
30%.
champions. Yeah, 35% HP. So, why does it matter? Non-evolved Q is only 6 volts, okay? So that double damage is only enough to kill them if it's 2 hits on each minion. So that means that when you're pushing with Kai'Sa and you want a hard push, you only Q 3 minions at a time, always, okay? You almost never want to Q the whole wave as Kai'Sa because that will do no damage. You only do that when you have evolve, okay?
Oh, okay.
So when you're pushing on Kai'Sa, you want to make sure that the way you push on her, let me show you, is you want to make sure that you isolate 3 minions by pressing A and you start like getting one of them low HP. So this one maybe dies, so I'm gonna isolate 3 different minions, right? You want to make sure you isolate 3 ones, so let's use these 3, right? And we do that and see all 3 of them die.
Right.
So by pressing A, you check that 3 minions are dying at a time. However, if you use the Q on 4 minions, most likely no one of them will die. So let's use the Q like on maybe, yeah, this 4 here. You will see if I do it here, very little damage, see? So you're wasting a lot of damage. Instead,
yeah, so you want each one
see
to
there,
take
the cannon didn't die there with my Q because I hit 4 minions instead of 3, so the cannon didn't die. So you want to always press A to make sure that you hit 3 minions at a time. So usually what I do if there are 4 minions, okay, is I will, like, if I have 4 minions that I want to kill, maybe you double you one and Q the others. So let's see if I can show you here. So these are 4, these are only 3. So this is a good example of being 3. Let's see if we can bring the minions again. Huh? What the hell happened here? Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can bring a good example here of how you will push it. So see here, 3 different ones. And see how they die really easily.
Yeah.
Here as well, you just auto this one and Q and they both died, right?
Yeah.
And see how I'm auto attacking at the same time as Q. Let's see if we can show a 4 example. Okay, so this is a 4x. Oh, they died. Unlucky. But there, see, you can do something like that to use W.
Yeah,
Okay.
try to do that. Yeah, she's very easy to farm with. Because
So,
you have so many skills.
The last thing is when you use ult on someone and there's a fight, you always want to ult as far away as possible so the Q only hits him. See?
Right. Yeah.
Because if you ult here, if I ult closer,
then
it's gonna be
splits
like,
all your damage.
right. So it's really bad.
Yep.
Okay, next. W. The W is the most important tool to get cheese kills early. What I do always is try to get level 2 first with my Q. And I never use my Q on the second wave. I use my Q on the first wave, but the second wave I don't, because if I do it, then I don't have Q for the all-in. And when you kill the 8th or 9th minion, what you do, let's say that these are minions, right? So you begin stacking the lethal tempo with a guy, right? And you can simply then do that, right?
Right.
So basically you stack 3 charges, right? And then you can go for a cheesy like W flash, something like that.
Right. Yeah. I was just practicing the flash W in the practice solo before we started.
So let me show you an example. So this is the type of early cheese kills that you go with Kai'Sa. I actually let the Leona engage on me because I know that Kai'Sa has one of the strongest level 2 in the game. So you wanna go for cheesy level 2s, right? And notice how I auto-attack the Leona just to begin stacking lethal tempo. But now we're gonna auto-attack the Rumble. And I only need to start 3 charges. And you can go for kills like that.
Nice.
And now that you have lethal tempo, you can continue doing a lot of damage, right? That's the advantage with lethal tempo. Now notice how... Oh, it doesn't show. Our thing about W is that you can buffer it mid-air when you're gonna ult. So if this is a Yasuo wind wall, and this is the Yasuo, the way you wanna ult is like you channel it in there. See, I don't know if you knew that. You can actually W mid-air in the ult like that. See?
Yeah. Do you do R first or W first when you do
No,
that?
you R first.
Don't die.
The input is you press R, and when you're flying through the air, you need to W behind you. So I'm W. Look at where my mouse is. I'm gonna W here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the good thing is that W lets you instantly auto attack after the W. So the best thing you can do.
Yeah, you're not wasting time while your W gets channeled.
Right. So you can do this. See, and that's a huge burst on only one guy, and then when auto, he's dead or something.
Right.
See there, and use the Q only on him.
Hold out ground.
Right.
Attack them in theirs.
Oh, this is also really good for AP Kai'Sa, because AP Kai'Sa you hit the first W and the guy is chunked, and the second W will kill. But you can miss, right?
Hard in silver because most of the time supports they don't actually know anything about level 2. I try to ping the wave or ping, and they just kind of stand behind me and do nothing.
So see, like the next W will kill, right? But it's likely that he will expect it and dodge it. So what you do is you input buffer the W mid-air, and it's impossible to dodge because when you land, it's already coming out. It's like impossible to dodge.
Yeah.
Right. And then you will see the next one on Mordekaiser, same thing. This is AP Kai'Sa. So the next one will instantly execute. Right. The guy never sees the W mid-air.
Yeah.
Also make sure you spam Q and auto when you're flying so that it also comes out immediately.
Day for
Your thing about W is that when you do a flash W, what matters is where you have the cursor when you cast the W initially, because that's where the W will aim. So if you have the cursor here, it will go there no matter what, right?
Yeah.
So basically it will draw a triangle between your cursor, your initial position, and your flash position, and that's where the W will go.
Yeah.
So like this. See?
Yeah.
Okay, next thing is the E. So the E, what you need to know is, for example, if you're gonna ult someone, this is the bad way of ulting, right? That's bad. Don't do that, right? The idea is that if you already can ult on someone, you E and then you ult, so then you already have the attack speed, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know why even in Challenger Kaisas always do this, right? Like I don't know why they do that. Because in early game it's not a big deal, right? Because think about it. You have like auto attack. This is your auto attack timers.
Yeah.
And your E is maybe this long. So maybe you like push your auto attacks a little bit. So you lose, I don't know, 10% damage. It's not a big deal. In late game, right? 1E, how many auto attacks do you lose with an 1E in late game? You lose like 3 or 4.
Right, yeah.
So that's huge. So especially in late game, you wanna like, you know. So for example, the correct way to ult on this guy would be like this. And then you ult, right?
Yeah.
Because you already have the E damage. No, the attack speed.
Yeah, you're not wasting time. We're not doing DPS while your E is charging or whatever.
The other thing about Kai'Sa, the ult, really important usage of ult. Kai'Sa has a huge kill potential with ult because I don't know if you knew that Kai'Sa ult is an auto attack reset. In fact, it is the only auto attack reset Kai'Sa has. Q is not a reset, W is not a reset, E is not a reset. Only ult is a reset. Let me display it to you. I will auto attack this guy 5 times. And now I will out attack this guy 5 times, and you will see how I managed to do more DPS just because I'm ulting, which resets the out attack. As you can see, around 20% more DPS, which is huge, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, right? If we're running lethal tempo, my auto attacks are like this. Start slow, but then they go faster and faster, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in what point of the combo is it more valuable to ult to reset?
Early.
Right, because an auto attack reset here is more than an auto attack reset here, right?
Right. Yeah.
So that's why, as Kai'Sa, even if you're full HP, you need to ult level 6 very early. So an all-in level 6 should look like this. See, that's 5 marks.
Yeah.
See how fast that is for 5 marks?
Yeah.
So, and the really nice thing about it is that not only is 5 marks, but also it's like insta 3 lethal tempo stacks.
Right.
Now, let me ask you this. If you're running Halo Blades, it's gonna be like this, right? 1, 2, 3, and then slower. So when is the auto attack reset gonna be with Halo Blades?
Later.
Right, so with Halo Blades, you wanna ult like here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the kind of... Same for W, for example. If I have lethal tempo, I wanna W here because it won't make me miss an auto attack. But if I W here, make me miss an auto attack, right? That's why the combo with Halo Blaze, sorry, with lethal tempo... Oh, I fucked it up. The combo with lethal tempo is gonna be like I'm showing you here, which is like auto attack W and then auto attack reset then immediately, right? Because you use the W at the beginning. Not like that, right?
Yeah.
Another thing you wanna always go for is like ult and W at the same time. Like that. Because usually when you ult on them, they panic and they don't dodge the W. I noticed. Like you do this and they don't dodge the W, usually. Whereas if you do this and then you W, I mean sure, if you input buffer is good, but if you don't input buffer it and you go like this, then it's more easier to miss. The other thing is W locks you in place, you can't move, so it's better to not move before the ult and then you're free to move now, right? Same as the E.
Right.
So the ideal scenario, like I said earlier, is you do this and now you can free move and do whatever you want, right?
Yep.
So you would do this like that, okay. Okay, last thing is that for playing Kai'Sa, it's really important that you cancel auto attack animation. Stutter stepping really important. So when we auto attack someone, this is the auto attack. This is the frame that the projectile comes out. So the idea is that the animation happens both before and after the projectile comes out. Notice how Kai'Sa will move, throw the projectile, and then she will have a slow animation before finishing. See, and she still moves, and then she stops, right? Like I said earlier, moving will cancel your auto attack animation, and the auto attack never comes out, right?
Yep.
But that's only bad if the projectile never came out. But if the projectile's out and you cancel the animation, that's actually good. Like that, see?
Right.
Because it allows you to move sooner. So stutter stepping, which is that, is super important like that, right?
Yep.
See how my champion looks like it never stands still? So that's what you gotta practice if you're playing Kai'Sa, like the stutter stepping. I have a clip example of this. Notice how I'm using W after the Hail of Blades, so that I don't miss auto attacks, right? And now look at the cancel animation on Serath. It allows me to move a lot, see?
Right, yeah.
Basically, it never stands still, see?
So, lethal tempo. You have a different setup.
Yes, so Presence of Mind is totally useless if you have cookies, because you already have enough mana. So you go Triumph. Triumph is better for multi-kills, and remember I told you want level 2 cheese? The HP that it gives you might let you kill the support. Secondly, you never go Bloodline. Bloodline is useless on Kai'Sa, because most of your damage is magical or abilities, which means that lifesteal doesn't do anything. So you go Alacrity. And third of all, you go Doran Blade with Kai'Sa every time, and also you wanna proc the 5th mark and go for cheese level 2 kill, so you go Coup de Grace. Cut Down is a late game rune designed to kill tanks. Early game does nothing. Kai'Sa is an early game champion. So you wanna kill people level 2. That's why coup de grace and alacrity give you much better chances of killing than like these 3 runes that you just changed is because you wanna kill level 2 and level 1. Is Bloodline gonna be the better rune level 18? Yeah, I mean maybe if you don't have any other lifesteal items, but like how many games are gonna reach that? And
Late game?
yeah.
Oh, all my games.
Well, but out of the games that reach late game, how many games are not decided yet? That's the thing. Like in the lane, you never leash too long level 1. Only 5 autos and get out. Okay, you're not allowed to stay.
Oh
Because
yeah. I always do that.
that's how you lose the level 2. And also ping your support to just get away and don't leash. Oh, I
Like
guess
that.
Leona lost the XP though.
Oh, was she not close enough?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I don't want to over push the lane.
Just be aggressive on Vayne though. Don't let her like CS for free.
Hmm.
Just be kind of aggressive on Vayne. Don't let her CS for free. See, she didn't get level 2, but you did. It's fine though. Oh, it's fine. You got exhausted and she burned 2 runes. Keep hitting. Lethal Temple, yeah. So see, that's the value of Lethal Temple. Let's go ward now.
Okay. Oh, it's annoying.
What was the enemy jungle again?
J4. Ah.
Yeah. Exact. Wait, that's a yes one.
Yeah, I'm dead. Wow.
Level 2 mid lane gank. But that's why we need to
that.
ward. So the way it works in bot lane is you ward in the second wave crash. So you get level 2, you try to go for... Oh, nothing you can buy.
Yeah.
So you get level 2, right? And you are aggressive level 2. Whatever happens, whether you kill or not, then you instantly go to a river and ward.
Do you ward there? Or do you ward try?
No, you ward in the middle of those two, where the water meets the ground.
Oh my gosh! Look at this support holding the wave for me.
Hey, and you
She
were
must be
doubting.
challenger.
And you were doubting.
I know, right?
Well, be aggressive. You have full HP, and yeah, there we go. Just don't push, like, don't fight inside the wave. But as long as you're just out attacking, that's fine. Because remember, she got a kill and you didn't. You know what that means? If she recalls, she's gonna be stronger. So the job you have, don't take me in an error. The job you have is to keep her in lane as long as possible, so that she doesn't get to utilize the lead that she just got. And that's why people, oof, I don't know if this need to exhaust her. I don't think that's a good fight.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you should have let her die or something, or just hit from far away and then disengage when the fight is lost. Because the issue there, Kaisa can't fight inside minion waves, because your Q... Both your Q and W don't go through minions, right?
Right, yeah.
There's nothing you can buy, just go.
Yeah, I just
so
lose my
lesson learned there, and I'm gonna write on a spreadsheet, is you don't fight in minion waves, as guys.
Yeah, like
now
Leona wants to fight.
They have exhaust backup probably, so watch out for that. Maybe you can cancel recall with W. Oh, she didn't recall. Oh, that's a camera issue. I don't think you can...
I can't go in on this, yeah.
No. Let her die. It's fine. Let her die. Don't die with her. Kill. You kill. Out of ult. Yes.
Alright, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Not the best, but...
It's fine.
Alright, you get her Kraken. Do you
yeah,
want that?
Yeah. And look at Yumi also dies, by the way. I think. That would be an assist.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright.
Nice.
We're back in it.
So it's about noticing the cooldown. See, when Vayne like went under tower, just nothing else up. So think about what the enemy... Remember this, okay? Champions don't have a steady stream of damage on you. They have ups and downs based on the cooldowns.
Right.
So the best players in League, what you need to learn to do is, when the enemy has the damage available, you walk out. When the enemy doesn't have the damage available, you walk in. So it's a constant dance of in and out based on the damage that the enemy has available at the time. That's what you gotta learn, okay? In, out, in, out, in, out. Every time based on how much damage the enemy has. I don't know
Let her
what...
take that. Why is she not taking that?
Exhaust?
All right, I
if
think
you
I'm
win
out of here.
this. I don't think you win that. Oh, that's huge actually. In and out, I love it. Perfect. In and out. See? When the enemies have cooldowns and when the enemies don't have cooldowns. See that? Perfect. In and out.
I live.
Oh, go, 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 go. They didn't recall and you did. You have Q evolve. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's yours. It's yours. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. See how important it is to abuse when the enemy didn't recall and you did recall?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, it's people don't realize this in lower elo. It's like an emotional thing, right? Psychological thing where like they kill you and then they think they are stronger, but like no, they are not stronger until they recall, right? It's like okay, 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 okay. Go, 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 go. I like it. Okay. Oh, look, look, look. Go, go, go. Ult. Move the camera. There we go.
Hey, we'll take it.
Let's take the tower. If he was seeing he's dead, what the fuck is he doing? Kill him, kill him.
Nice.
See, this build is much better, by the way. See the damage? Okay, hit him, hit him, hit him. Don't be afraid.
Oh, no.
It's fine. You can win this. You can win this, you can win this. Keep going, don't be afraid. Keep going, keep going. Oh, if he doesn't miss that, you would ult him. That's so unlucky, man.
Alright, I'm just here for moral support at this point, I think.
Let's go dragon, okay? We gotta take that dragon, ping it. It's a dragon soul. If you don't take it, you lose the game. Just finish it, I think. Not like he can steal it. I mean, you have smite, I assume. Let's finish it. Oh, you waited for too long. Oh, okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay. Keep hitting, keep hitting, keep hitting, keep hitting, keep hitting, keep hitting. See that build? Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, let's reset. We
Alright,
have like
2600 gold, we
gazillion
gotta
gold.
go.
Yeah, Phantom Dancer or Phantom Cancer, how I like to call it. Kill the Vayne, kill the Vayne. She's... Oh, she was super out of position. Lost. Nice, kill her, kill her, kill her. That's my guy.
Hey, alright.
We ended mid lane, end the game.
If only they always went like this.
Did you...
Would maybe a little bit better in the beginning. The beginning play was not the best.
Did you go this build always before, or is new?
I've used this build before.
But in this
I haven't used it in the new patch though.
Ah, yeah, yeah, I see. End it, end it, end it. Yes.
Hey,
Let's go dragon, okay? We gotta take that dragon, ping it. It's a dragon soul. If you don't take it, you lose the game. Did you go this build always before, or is new?
I've used it in the new patch though.
Ah, yeah, yeah, I see.